Good morning, my crafty friends. This is Laurie, girl on the ridge. Having coffee early Friday morning. Yes, before work. It's snowing. It's probably about 7 o'clock. And I was working on something. Well, yesterday I was working on, it's tax time, and 2020 was not a very organized year. So I got bags of receipts I was going through, and I was going through the receipts. I made a huge pile of envelopes. So what I did yesterday is I made, so we'll work on the blue set. Just a set of 3. So you will, and I'll have these listed later. You'll get this one, and there's music paper and a cabinet card in each of them. And I just kind of decorated them with some slow stitching. I slowed the button. This one I haven't even finished. Sewed the button. I was so inspired by Jen Bishop's mom with the envelopes, and I just love sticking things in envelopes. And this one, sure I'm in frame here. Too close. And then you get actually 2 big ones and a little one. I think I just did a little. So this, and then there'll be things in here. I'm just trying to come up with some different stuff, which is kind of hard, but. And then I started the blue one. And that's that one. I like this one. And what I was lacking is, and we'll work on this one, right? I talk and have my coffee. I needed stamps, but I didn't bring any with me, so we can do that now. I'm just doing a little rusty hinge, getting it kind of nice and stained up. How's everybody doing? We got snow right now. It's snowing, kind of heavy. It's supposed to be snowing for the next 5 days on and off, so as long as my roof don't leak, I'm good. Get that off. I don't know what I'm going to do with this, so let's do a couple stamps. Let's see, I do like the number. Today's tag was, for the 52 handmade tags, bevel of buttons. I have to work on my tag after. And it was just all different buttons sewed on. So a little tag there. Oh, let's just get some writing. These are just fun to make. Again, these are just something if you want to, you're in between, you don't know what to make. Because, like I said, I still don't have a lot of time. Like this weekend, I'll really pound out the file folders. But when during the week, when I just have a little time here and there. Like actually last night, watching umpteen number movies again. But we watched, I got my laptop out and I started putting all my digitals in a notebook. Because I didn't do that. Mine are all over the place. So I just needed to know where I'm at. Let's put Tina's. Oh, my glue. Where's my glue? We'll use this one. This is just a clear glue. Actually, we'll make it so it's a little pocket. I did that backwards, so we'll do it over here. No problem. else? I got my little fussy cuts. These little umbrellas. I love these little umbrellas. Let's see. Maybe we'll stick one right there. These are fun to make and put a little Happy Mail. Give it to somebody who might be depressed. I wouldn't mail this like this. Unfortunately, you have to put it in another envelope. You don't want it to get ruined or stolen. Because people just feel the need to help themselves to whatever. I think we're good for that. I'll wait till that dries and I might put something in here. So now the second one, we could still focus on this side. I'm just gonna, since I ripped the heck out of all these, I will just cut them off. And you're just gonna have to, actually I'll glue this one down. And then just snip the top off. So you can do that too. So we go back over here. And that was black. I didn't want black because I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. But that's okay. No problem. Ink it up until I decide what I'm going to put in it. First thing I like to put in it is, for right now, I'm just going to fold up this music paper. So because that is just, I keep getting drawn to that and it's driving me nuts. So I usually like to fill my envelope before I, there. So now we have something better to look at. This is the Bluebird set from Shabby Dabby Doodah. It's absolutely gorgeous. So definitely do that one. Actually, I think I'll take a big piece of paper. Let's do these pretty flowers. So. And we'll do. Make sure I'm not covering, or I'm not. There. Just put this up. Maggie White went on live last night and she did a really pretty, it was from Tina, a faux front pocket envelope. Came out really, really pretty. Very pretty. Okay, and then I'll trim that. So I'm just gonna, because my envelope is a little ripped, so I'm just gonna glue this part. And grab a little piece of envelope. So the glue is not on there. I really like that over there, so I'll ink this up over there. I love doing these. They're So relaxing. And I love them at my fireplace, my mantle. This is just a baby wipe. Get the glue. Alright, now let's get a little of the fabric and do the same thing I did yesterday. Woo. Oh, I should have used the blue. I was going to use the blue, but I kind of like all the blue and the brown. I'm going to go right over this and bring it over here. So we'll tuck that in there. And we'll just squish it. Squish, squish, squish. Give it Maggie's little spatula. This is cool. You know what? I might as well just bring it all the way over. Let's bring it all the way over. Oops. There. Oh, where'd my bird go? Oh, there she is. There she is. The bluebird. So I'm going to set her right there. And then, let's see. Let's, ooh, oh, look at, this isn't, this is a postcard that we'll put in the window. Oh my goodness, how cute. Okay, now we need some, vintage stuff. Vintage stuff. Oh, now look at that. That was just caught on something else. I would have thrown it out. But it has blue on it. So I'm going to cut this. Or no. Let's see. Let's do... And again, guys, I am really not thinking it's only an envelope. If I don't like it, which I'll just put more stuff on it. Something just to take your mind off whatever for a little while. Okay. Now I will get a rusty pin. Hang on. I'll be back. A rusty pin. And my buttons. I got my dog. He's, oh my God, he's going to be 13 this year, and things aren't looking too good. So he's been getting the royal treatment with the food. Oh my God, poor thing. He's shepherd, and he didn't act 13 until this past year. It took his toll on him. We're just gonna, let's see if I put, and then I just go up here. That's the only thing. You gotta be really careful with these pins, because there. I love how the rust smells. A little more glue. This is not Fabri-Tac. This is just clear glue that I transferred into these bottles because I can't find my other glue. Normally, this is my tacky glue. But probably in my bag. I had stuff downstairs on my chair last night. And then I'm just going to take some wild honey. Let's see. Yeah, wild honey. It just gives it that glow. But then I'll go back over it with Rusty Hinge to just kind of tone it down a little. Alright, so I still got to come up with stamps. So let's just set this aside. And let's move on to this one. And then I'll lay them out to see what I need. Because I'll probably do some buttons. But that's usually, I just do things, these in threes. Well, because I'm doing a set of 3, I want to see how they're going to act together. So we're just going to I'm going to cover the window a little. That's okay. Oops, this ink gets... Supposed to snow all week, so it's a good crafting week. I might come home and clean the house. Might. It's a key word. All I remember is my mom's advice. Never go to bed with dishes in the sink. I always try to remember that. Even though I have a dishwasher, it's like, oh, I gotta unload it. Or, oh, I gotta load it. It's no big deal. We're just lazy. I'm lazy when it comes to that stuff. And let's see. Oh, this is really pretty. Let's just do this part. And then I think I'll get into all the stamps I got from Patty. From Sacred Mementos. I haven't even touched them yet. I bought them from my grandson. I said, Joey, look at all these cool stamps I got. And he looks at me. Grandma, do we have to look at all of them? And I said, okay. Back in my grandma drawer. I thought he'd be excited, but he really wasn't. I don't think he grasps what they are. But I thought, it just kind of blew me out of the water. Excuse me. Do we have to look at all of them? But I like them. Okay. Oh, the sleeves are cute. So a couple of my subbies commented on how do you work and craft and clean house and take care of grandkids. First of all, it's just me and my husband, and half the time, well, my husband isn't. Hopefully, he'll go to work in a couple weeks, so he's home. So it's not like I have to come home and make dinner or anything. And we pretty much pick up after ourselves for the most part. I have the grandkids a couple days a week, Mondays mostly, but I don't have anybody home to have to do things, so I'll craft until midnight and then, then get up and go to work, but if I don't want to do laundry, I'm not doing it. So it's like, I don't know, I just don't have anybody like before when his aunt was living with us. She was 90. She came to live with us when she was 95 until she passed at 99. Then I had no time for crafting. But I think now I realize how important it is to me for mental stability, kind of. And you guys know what I mean. It just, especially the way things are going and stuff, it's just a really peace of mind. So I need to make time for it. There's just no question about it. And my husband knows that, and he respects it because he has his man cave time. It's very important right now for everybody to have their own space and time in a good, positive light. So as far as about keeping house, well, that's debatable. Unless I know somebody's coming over. I'll do the norm, but Dustin, just say Dustin's not my favorite. Okay, you know what? We're gonna need some paper. I don't even know how long this video is going. Got a couple more minutes. Oh dear. I slept real good last night because I took a shot of NyQuil. I was gonna hold off, but that stuff works wonders. I don't know why. Well, I know why, but it really does make you sleep good. And yeah, we'll put some little envelopes in the envelope. Just to break up the glue. Where's all my scraps? Oh my goodness. Never can find it when you need them. Oh, let's do a little piece of music paper then. Okay, I'll zip. Alrighty, guys. I better end this before we get cut off. So these should be listed